The traditional Chow test helps us determine whether there is any difference between the two groups. However, we are often only interested in the slopes and allow the intercept to differ across groups. For example, in our case, we omit the gender wage gap, but want to know whether the marginal effects of education and parents' income on wages are the same for male and female workers. To allow for an intercept difference between male and female workers and test for the slope differences, we will slightly alter the Chow statistic. Now, the restricted residual sum of squares comes from a model with a gender dummy variable. The model still does not contain any interaction terms. The regression to obtain the restricted residual sum of squares and its degrees of freedom are the only changes compared to the traditional Chow statistic. The numerator degrees of freedom is now k. The unrestricted residual sum of squares is still computed from two separate regressions for men and women. In our example, the Chow statistic equals 0.99 and its p-value is 0.37. We fail to reject the null hypothesis that the coefficients of the interaction terms involving gender are all zero. Using status test command reaches the same result. Since the traditional Chow test suggests that at least one of the parameters involving the female gender variable is not zero, and now the variant Chow test indicates that all the interaction terms of the female dummy variable should be zero, we can conclude that the best model allows for an intercept difference only.